So, you want to go ahead and get this started? Y'all want to get this started? Y'all ready?
No, hold on. No, I'm playing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's get it.
All right. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Mark the Protege. We're live here with another episode of the Overthinkers podcast. Hashtag the OT.
The OT.
Well, we got to ask ourselves, do we think too much about it or not enough about it? I am here with my co-host.
DJ Mo CD was good, people.
And as usual, the best sound man in the game. Carlos, what's good?
I just got my podcast from Kev, for the Kev podcast, so I'm doing great.
For real?
Yeah, I'm about to upload it right now while y'all talking.
Shit.
Yes, what's up?
Hey, speaking of Kev, man, Kev is dropping a new video tonight. Kev is an artist I manage. That's also family right there. Kevin Durham, Diamond video dropping at 8:30. So, you know what I'm saying? Check that out. You know, it's the only reason why I would ask you to check that out while we're going live. But, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to check that out after this, too. Whatever you want to do.
And it's going to be on all streaming platforms, so check it out after this podcast.
Yeah, check out that podcast, too. Yeah. And, Yo, we are here. Man, what's there to say about our guest today? You know what I'm saying? It's rare that we can be able to have a artist that immediately, once you hear him, you hear that this artist has not just his heart on his sleeve, but his art on his sleeve. It's one of those moments where the minute you hear him, you see it's coming from the realest place. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming from this dominant power of just like feelings, emotions. You know what I'm saying? I put him in the likes of, you know, DMX's J-Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Style, very different of those people I mentioned, but as far as passion, it fits right in. You know what I'm saying? And I only see this artist here with so much potential and so much that he can achieve as far as greatness. We have Crowley, Louisiana's own, Brian Keith in the building. And also, man, he brought his right-hand man with him. You know what I'm saying? If you go down Brian's music, then you will see the same director that has been holding it down with him, his partner, you know what I'm saying? More than just his director from what I just heard today. He said this is his family right here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got Kano in the building, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
What's good, man? What's good? Kano,
What you cool for it?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Bless my brother.
Oh, that's cool, man.
What's up?
I like having not just artists on the show, but also people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely what this podcast is for, to be able to embrace all creators. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man, we are here. Crowley, Louisiana's very own.
Crowley, man.
I'm glad I said that right, by the way, because I was like, man, he might correct me.
Nah, you on it? Crowley, Louisiana.
I'm actually glad to know he from Louisiana because I thought he was a Houston artist.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, but Houston like second home, though.
Yeah. That's what's up.
You know
That's what's up.
I
You
love
get that
Houston.
a lot, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All my aunties out here, so like Houston, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How,
This always my getaway place, though. You know what I'm saying? Houston.
Okay.
bet that, man. How long you been out here?
Shit, my whole life.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
But
Back
you were
and
born
forth.
over there, of course,
yeah,
right?
I'm from
okay.
Crowley, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Crowley.
Okay.
Born and raised in Crowley.
Oh, okay.
But like I say, like summer times.
Yeah.
Like get away from summertime. We was out here type stuff, spending like spring breaks. I spent it with my aunties just to get away from like Louisiana type shit.
Oh, okay. And I believe you too, because when we're actually having like a whole H-Town playlist right now.
Right.
And this man was like going quote for quote with every song.
There was some boot in there too. There was some boot in there,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
So,
Well, we had some boot before he showed up. We were jamming some Louisiana, but he was just like, "Let me change it real quick," because what did you say? You said,
Well, one, I was like, man, I would kind of feel weird if I just walked into a motherfucking place and they were just playing some Louisiana. Like, y'all just be playing Louisiana shit all the time, or just because I'm here. But
Yeah.
no, we still. I played some Mystical when he was here. I played some Soulja Slim when he was here. I played I played some motherfucking Master P. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on my way up here jamming Hootie Hoo, and I was like getting turned up on my Red Bull. I was ready to pull the chopper out one time. Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, like my section though, like man, I think they think they like a baby Houston though, cause all we
real?
jam is like Houston music. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's always been
DJ Screwed Up.
Yeah.
That's how I came up off of that.
It's always been like a family just in general with Texas and Louisiana. Like
Yeah, right.
you know,
that's like same thing. It feels
yeah.
the same, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
like I remember growing up, man, and all we heard like at house parties and everything was Boosie and Webby. That's all we heard. I'm not even from Houston. I'm from Richmond, Texas, like about 20 minutes away, but still same shit. But that's all I remember hearing when I would go to a certain section in Richmond called a spot called Freemantown. Shout out to all my people in Freemantown. That's all they would be jamming. So I got my whole entire fix from there. And of course, growing up, I was listening to Master P, you know what I'm saying, Juvie, Hot Boys, all that other shit, man. Right. And I take it that was a major influence on you as well.
Oh yeah, I jam like Juvie, BG.
Oh man, free
Shout out
BG
BG.
by the way.
Ain't he? Free BG.
Is it
He's
true? Is he
still in
supposed to
there?
be? I thought I seen a post probably about a few months back that he was going to be getting released soon.
I jam like Juvie, BG. I like the Wayne too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna say Wayne got to be in there, man.
Yeah.
I was more like a little fat person coming up though, like Lil Fat.
From was he from
Baton Rouge,
Oh, Baton Rouge?
No. But as far as the label, was he with
Trill Entertainment.
He's the one that passed away, right?
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's all I jam.
he was on Watch My Shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's all I
Man.
jam. Lil Fat. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's all I played in my earphone.
What I love about that, man, is that all of us have like hometown heroes or just heroes in general that we know of. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like me, I know I mentioned Lil Fat as far as like Watch My Shoes. So I'm talking about
Real
the big
talk.
records, but I still know who he is. But you know him for probably other records
Yeah,
and
right.
whatnot. And it reminds me of like, I think Drake said it recently, or probably like a couple years ago. I think he won a Grammy and he said, yo, this is tight, but this doesn't mean shit. If you're from, and he's holding like a Grammy
yeah,
or whatever, he was
yeah.
like, if you're the
I remember
man
that.
in your hometown, you're this, and they know you, da-da-da-da-da,
Right.
this don't mean shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep going and doing y'all's
Then they
thing.
went on commercial.
Yeah, and then they like cut them off.
Yeah.
But that's so dope how that's like true. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
most
we all
definitely.
have our heroes. Like I mentioned like last night they were having the top 3 greatest Texas
Right,
rappers.
right.
And I mentioned like, yo, you gotta throw Zero in there. Even though like this big platform was not really mentioning Zero as much as I would. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, nah, like y'all don't know. Like y'all are not from
yeah,
here.
they not in here.
But it's good that we champion them, and it's good that he mentioned
cool.
Fat
They
like
not
that.
in the
You know what I'm saying?
waters.
Yeah, most definitely.
You mentioned bringing up music, man. I'm curious. You mentioned your pops a lot in your music, man. Was he the one that put you on like to the music that you know and like influenced you?
Oh, yeah. Like he influenced me with a lot of music, as in more like he like jazz, like anything,
Oh, shit.
like storytelling. Like he put me on to like jazz music, storytelling music, like Bobby Womack.
Oh shit!
You know, like different things.
If
You
you
know,
think you're
just
lonely.
just to put in my ears. You know, and I just take it in my way. You know.
Yeah.
But like he put me on anything like old school. Then I still like it too in my
Yeah,
own way.
most
You know what I'm saying? Because it's telling a message. It's more of saying something. You know what I'm saying? Than just
Well,
telling a story.
Well, I would think that you would like it because the cool thing about Brian, man, is that he's more, I guess you would say rapper / singer, but I gotta put the singer first. You know what I'm saying? Before anything,
I'll put the
Yes,
single
sir.
first.
like and because when I hear it, it makes me wanna. It makes me just want to carry on with what you were saying right now because you said that you got put onto Bobby Womack, you got put onto jazz music, you know what I'm saying? And I take it other singers,
Real.
you know what I'm saying, not just rappers. Do you feel like that ties into the influences when you do sing and you do your thing on that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely.
I think what's dope about
It's-
you is that I rarely hear any auto-tune on your shit.
Nah, I like it. I do it sometimes. Like you know what I'm saying. Certain songs I'll vibe off with it. Certain songs I don't like it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It depends on like the type of rawness I want out of the song. Then I do it. Other than that, just put the raw vocals on there.
Hell yeah, man, and that's dope, man. I think that's dope to actually come out of this era because you know when I put the
Especially on the singing part.
because you know like if when people put playlists together, right? So
Right,
they're gonna put
right.
you with like the Rod Waves, people of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, and artists that use auto tune when they do. You know what I'm saying? Do melodies and shit. But when you actually hear an artist, not even trying to knock the people I just mentioned, by the way.
Right.
But when you actually hear an artist that you hear like purely singing his heart out, but still can be put in those same playlists, do it over the same beats and all that other type of shit, you know what I'm saying? And fit within that realm, you have a standout.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And I was actually able to see this live. Me and him first met. We got to bring it back, man. We got to bring it back.
Yeah,
Man,
real
I already love where this is going, dog. This is dope.
Don't you love it when you want to see someone live to see if they can really sing live and then they
Yeah.
can?
Yeah,
most definitely.
That shit is some mesmerizing shit.
Oh yeah, nah, and that's where he stands out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just the music. You know what I'm saying? It's something I was able to witness. When I first met him, because you know how engineers they can make you sound decent. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually able to witness this. When we first met, I think we were at was the name of the bar? I think it was Crowbar.
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 something like that, yeah.
It was a showcase, and I think was it the ESG one or was it propane, or some shit like that? Yeah, man, it was a showcase, and he pulled up. It was like him and like a gang of homies too, man. You know,
So-
hell yeah, like he had the whole gang with him and everything. And what was crazy is that they all had the accent. They all had like the Louisiana twang. Like they all had it. And I knew for a fact, I'm like, okay, they're not from here, but it's dope that you have this whole crew that I think maybe might have just came all the way out here for this Houston show. And to myself, I was like, this dude's dedicated. Like, I don't know if he drove out here from there, but just to knock this out. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's dedication here. You know what I'm saying? There's presence here, and it was felt. I was able to witness it, man, and we met that day, and I remember the energy that you gave off on and off stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were very cool and open, you know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I followed him on Instagram, and was that ESPN?
Yeah.
What happened? Since it's so important, you couldn't put your phone on silent, bro. What happened?
Something about Andy Dalton.
Oh, okay, yeah, he signed to the Bears. Go ahead.
Yeah, trash.
But yeah, man, and so I've been following you ever since, man. And immediately, I was seeing you doing your thing, and the first thing that caught my eye was you were in the studio and you posted a video of you working on Official. Yeah, damn, I got
one of my favorite tracks, man.
That shit caught my eye, man, because I was like, yo, like this isn't just an underground artist that you follow, because you know we all do the the courtesy follow, right? We all, you know, it's like, hey man, show me love. Oh yeah, man, you find me here. It was one of the first few times I actually didn't just courtesy follow someone where I was like, yo, like this dude's like really fucking great. He's dope. And he was in the studio, and I think you had said something like, you had said, who should I get on this song? And what's funny is that I'm glad you didn't go with anyone in the comment section, because I was about. I think I was one of them too. I think I commented like fire, be like, "Hey yo, holla at me, fam." I think I'm in, and I'm glad he didn't go with that, because
I ain't even see you.
I'm glad he did it, and I don't know if I did or not, but I probably did. But there was other people that were in there, because that's how great that moment was. That's how great that song was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he didn't go with No Choices and he went with Fredo Bang, man. And that right there just made me was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm going to keep my eyes on this guy, because this is something special. And this isn't just a courtesy follow of another underground artist. This is someone who's going to do it big.
So how did that even come about? Like, how did that connection?
Shit. I got in touch with his people, pretty much got a feature out of them type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Worked with each other type stuff.
Right.
And got a video in. He was in my section type stuff. Got a video in and dropped it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What I like about that is that the way he hopped on the track, because you could tell when certain artists hop on a song, and it seems like they just knocked it out for the bag real quick and whatever.
Right.
But
it looked,
the way he got on it, the way he like stayed on topic, the way he actually tried to match your energy and everything, you could tell also that he heard what I heard. Yeah. And he was like, all right, cool. Like, you know, like, little homie, like, I don't want to say little homie, because I don't know how old Fredo Bang is. But how old are you, by the way?
25.
25?
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah, man, I'm 25.
Man, black people age great. Like, they really do. Like, for real, man.
25.
What?
Hey, it's true.
It's true.
Black don't crack, man. Better go look at Angela Bassett and beautiful queens out there.
For real, man.
Anyway.
and that one like just shot up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That one just shot up, and it makes sense for why it did.
It's a good track. Good track. I played it a few times for a couple of coworkers, even my family. Like, man, who is this? I'm like, tune in to the show. So even though it already did what it's supposed to do, you know, but yeah, man, people grabbing hold to it, man. So.
I take it that was the first one that actually got the eyes on you.
Real talk. Well, really, probably like, first one got the eyes on me type stuff. Yeah, cause first one that hit the views the way it hit.
Yeah.
Shit, that would make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? And then like from there, you know what I'm saying? I remember just seeing you on just these big platforms like Say Cheese, and just started reposting you. And you were, what's cool is that you didn't, there's so many artists that get caught up in that moment with the numbers and whatnot. You chose to literally just say, you know what, like it don't stop there, and you just kept on going, you kept on grinding, you were pulling your phone out every moment you could, and you were showing your talents raw with it, no studio, no nothing. You were singing and the next thing you know, I go from being wild from that studio session he had, and then I see Say Cheese post him.
Right.
Another wild moment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even his video. It was a selfie video he made where he's singing. And I think Say Cheese was talking about, should I sign this dude or not? You know what I'm saying? How did it feel to get posted on those platforms, man? You know what I'm saying? Especially just for the talent alone. No clout, no nothing.
I mean, it was cool, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially see him, you know what I'm saying, rocking with me. Rocking with the sound, too, you know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at it, especially with my music, is like, I know I'm different, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's different. So to them to catch it and then catch it for what it's for, you know what I'm saying? It's more of like, you know what I'm saying? I was liking it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, just staying down with it, you know.
The
Trusting
grind.
the process, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, that's fire.
I mean,
man.
but that grind is real. Like he mentioned, you know, you kept, doing what you're doing, posting and doing all that, and you say it a lot in your songs. The grinding part, the hustling, heart of a hustler is I like that track as well.
Hell yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing to witness. So my question to you, Kano, right? Kano. Mm-hmm. So this been your boy, and you the visuals. So can you explain the growth of the, what has come about since y'all been, what I'm saying?
Man, I say like since we shot our first video, we shot a medicine first. Till now, I be telling B all the time, but like, bro, you gonna be big like Chris Brown and stuff, you know?
Ooh, man.
See, Breezy? Hold that thought real quick.
Yeah.
I noticed that everyone we have mentioned so far is not a rapper.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock to his rap skills. As far as like the whole singing shit,
Right.
that's beautiful. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
Nah, I'm just saying like how he is like as an artist.
Yeah.
Like, you got the names out there like Roddy Ricch, Chris Brown, and you gonna have Brian Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we be shooting videos. I be like, nah, B, we gotta shoot it different, because once like the right person see you, you're gonna get like 1 billion views, like 1 million views. And I like listening to his music. Like, I'm a fan of his too, and I be shooting his videos. So when I be editing the video, I be like, damn, he grown. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm just proud of him to see the growth.
Isn't it a great feeling when you when you support and help? Because I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all have a different relationship, so it's not just business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doesn't it feel better whenever you can actually like? Because there's so many homies we could look out for, right? Like, some of our homies are trash when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? Or we got family members that put a SoundCloud link up and they suck and whatnot. And, you kind of feel like, fuck, man. Like, I might have to.
Nah, for real.
Like, I don't really want to repost this, but.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But doesn't it feel good to, like, actually support someone that you genuinely fuck with, you love, and they're actually really fucking talented? You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of like. People take your opinion, and it's like, yo, his opinion matters because.
And I'm sure it makes it easier. It makes it easier for you to do what you do, because it's like you're a fan of his, so it's like, oh shit, this Keith shit. So
see, like
5 a.m,
like as a videographer, it's like our main goal. I know when I first started, I was like, I want to shoot somebody big, but my cousin Herc was telling me, he was like, man, you just need to find that one artist. Then boom, me and Brian
yeah.
So listening to his music grow,
right?
Like every time he send me a song, I be like, damn, I gotta up the production. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna be he already made it in my eyes. So
yeah.
I just gotta like bring it to the production value.
Yeah.
So it's like 9K, huh?
9K,
Spidey
directed
9K.
by 9K?
Yeah. So me and him partner up together.
I know people
so
by IG
like,
names.
Yeah, so we had
Real
partner
tough.
up. So I'd be like, hey, bro, B about to blow. Like, we need some help, like, on this production stuff, because I already know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
So we just trying to make his videos look more mainstream now before it go mainstream. So that's how it go right now.
Yeah.
When did y'all meet? Since you're saying that, like, you know, because I thought y'all may have known each other forever, but I see you just said like you need that one artist, and then y'all met.
We met in like October 2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, October 2018.
Shit, that ain't that far.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah.
It's just like
For y'all to both believe in each other, like mutually, like at that part, like at that moment, like that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
We
Yeah.
locked in. Like
I'm talking about
it was like
sleeping on his flow editing
like
like that.
it was more of like the way I was hungry with music.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the way he was hungry with that camera type. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I seen him like I ain't shot plenty of videos where it's just it's and they out of that. You heard me?
Right.
It was more like, hey, we're gonna do it more time. We're gonna do it 2 more times. I'd be like, man, come on, man, let's go. It's time. Let's go somewhere else, man. He's
Yeah.
like, nah, we're gonna shoot it 1 more time and do get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that taught you
Yeah.
something though?
Yeah, it made me like, I took my craft serious, you know what I'm saying? But it made me like, damn, boy, take me serious for real. But
Yeah.
he taking this self serious, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, boy, that's cool, you hear me? Like, it's easy for us to work together if I know that you gonna treat my work just like it's your work.
It
You
hits
hear me?
different, man.
Yeah.
There's people that you surround yourself with that the minute that they see something in you, and they're just like, they're the ones that are picking up on your flaws. They're the ones that are telling you like you know what you haven't heard before, and you can either say like he's tripping, or you could say, wow, like someone really believes in me that they're seeing something I don't see. This is constructive. Let's go. Because he's trying to make me the star that I'm trying
Real
to be,
talk.
and I am the star that he want. Like I am the star, you know what I'm saying? Like how do we get there? And to have someone with you, like that's something you want to look in now. When you, like I said, I don't know how your team is, but now that you know what I'm saying, you see someone like him around you. This is the I guess you would say the characteristics that you want your manager to be, your assistant to be, the whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the a perfect example of it's like, yo, if you're not like him, you can't be around me.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, though.
It will make sense, man.
That's how I think that's how the lock in, you know what I'm saying, connected. Like,
Yeah.
if the type we both had like pretty much the same mind frame of
Yeah.
like what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? My mind frame, like I'm doing this. Like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? And he getting better at what he doing, I'm getting better at what I'm doing type stuff. That it just, yeah, that's brother, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? We locked in, you know what I'm saying? Then locking in within each other, you know what I'm saying? He come from Houston, I'm from Louisiana. That's 2 different, we really different, but it's
Yeah.
the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's different though, you know what I'm saying? And I know he probably got to see it's different, you know what I'm saying?
And that's pretty much how the movement going anyway. Like when you think, but it's different with director and
Yeah,
artist
right.
now, because the last 3-4 years, you got Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, you got these different producers with artists on the come up.
Right.
So yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see. It's different, I would say, with a director and artist.
Real talk.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a question. Whose food is better, H-Town or
Come on,
Texas
man.
or Louisiana's?
Come on,
I ain't
man.
gonna lie, like, see, Texas is good for certain things.
It's
you
the
know what I'm saying?
barbecue, man.
Nah, man, we ain't gonna
Steaks.
do all that. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
on,
I gotta keep it real, man.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Nah, don't be too nice,
gotta
man.
keep it all the way
Nah,
real,
because he's saying he's already starting off saying like, man, Texas is.
I'm gonna keep it real, man.
Just keep it real,
I gotta
man.
keep it real, man. Louisiana different, man.
I heard. I haven't
That
yet.
food
I haven't
is
yet, but I
different.
heard.
Yeah.
I heard.
That
Yes.
Louisiana different.
That's the
good.
first place I am going to travel outside of Texas.
Yo,
A
I had some gator.
a real gumbo.
Yeah, but you gotta come to 337, though. You gotta come get that food out of that 337.
I'm gonna hit you up.
Opelousas. I heard it's a chicken spot called Mama's out there.
Oh, that's
I
in
ain't
Opelousas.
Yeah, it's in
I ate that
Opelousas.
Yeah, you did the chicken.
I ate that.
It's
before.
called
I
Mama's.
ate that like 3 times.
Yeah, I be hearing a lot about it. I tell you, I got people out there.
I had some gator tamales out there, bro. Schmack. Schmack.
Yo, only Louisiana you would have a gator tamale. Like that's crazy. A gator
yeah.
tamale, that's wild.
Boon that ball with some
Boudin-
pepper jack cheese.
All right, man. When I'm out there, because I plan on going soon, because I have never left Texas. I've traveled everywhere around Texas.
No?
but okay, I went to Mexico, but I was like an infant. I was an infant, and no, I didn't cross over. I went back.
So we ain't talking about the door, bro. We're talking about legally traveling.
Yes. I think my people flew me out there when I was an infant.
Oh, okay.
So I don't remember. So it was an experience that I can like embrace or whatever.
Wow, I ain't know you ain't never been out of Texas. Wow.
I've never been out of Texas, man. But Louisiana's gonna be the first spot, because of
Bourbon
course
Street,
you can
man.
drive. You can just drive there. I have a slight fear of flying, but
You can drive.
Ain't that bad.
Nah, it ain't.
yeah. But I hear a lot of great things about the food and
yeah,
the
food's great.
party life. You know what I'm saying?
It's 24/7, man. You can
That's
drink.
wild.
No liquor store
You can,
closed.
I was literally just talking about this on my stream, bro. I said you can drink in the streets. I'm like, and I ain't talking about like just no little drinks. I'm talking about you can get a full grown ass hurricane or a margarita with the fucking liquor like
and
this
walk.
and the fucking shit like
You
that,
can
and
buy
then walk.
liquor at every gas station.
I gave my shit to the homeless guy because they wouldn't let us into the titty bar with it, and I was like, "Well, shit, bro, you want this?"
No BYOB. Damn.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us. I had my cigar and my fucking hurricane, and they were like, "Nah." I was like, "You want that?" Yeah, all right, bet. Here, take it.
Real talk.
You gonna turn down a free drink?
No, that shit sounds fun, man. I've never been, but that's gonna be the first place I go to. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't been in a while. I think the last place I went to Golden Nugget to gamble a little bit, and yeah, that's it. I ain't been-
The food raw in there too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pressure
Yeah.
off.
it's been a minute.
Well, shit, I'm gonna hit you, man. I'm gonna hit you whenever I go over there, man. You know, I'm gonna take your word for it.
Real
on the
talk.
food. Real quick to go back to, I had something to ask you in regards to the Say Cheese TV thing, because that actually brought not just the eyes of the people that follow you, because you have a great following that goes down and you have great notoriety. And what I love about what you got going on, it's off of talent alone. I don't see you doing fuck shit on the media, on the gram. I don't see you doing dumb shit on the gram to get you on. It's strictly talent alone. And what comes with your talent is the likes of the majors looking at you. I seen Meek Mill followed you. I seen NLE Chopper fuck with you. I seen, of course, Fredo Bang and many more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he popping people.
You know, what was it like? What was
Big
it like
time.
seeing the likes of Meek Mill and people like that? You know what I'm saying? Rocking with you and seeing you just for your gift alone.
I mean, especially like shit, Meek Mill, that shit felt good. I ain't gonna lie, cause like I jammed Meek.
Shout out
Especially
Philly.
I jammed Snoop. Like shit, really, I started rapping after Snoop died.
Lil Snoop.
That's when
Yeah.
I made in my mind like, man, I'm a rap for real. You hear me?
Yeah,
Cause like Boosie was locked up. You hear me?
right.
Fat died too, and Snoop. So it was like, man, I'm about to rap. You hear me? I started rapping like after Snoop died.
That was
I used
tough.
to jam Snoop and Fat every day, all day long. You hear me? What I'm saying? It's like Meek. That was like, oh, Meek. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Just cause the feeling of I jam Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you immediately go into a related artist, and that's Meek.
Real tough.
Yeah.
So that was like, that felt good right there to know like, man, that boy hit me. That boy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fuck with that, he follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he still rocks with you. That shows a lot of, as far as like not just, you know what I'm saying, not just as Meek as a character, but just for his just for him who knows talent, you know what I'm saying? He's been known with the Dream Chasers and whatnot and what he has going on, and I'm pretty sure, you know, him rocking with people like Jay and all that, he's more like in A&R mode and just record label mode in general. So when he's seeking, well, not just seeking, when he sees like talent in general, like he knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen when you and NLE Chopper were rocking, I actually seen a picture of y'all. Where'd you meet him at?
I was actually in Houston. I was in the Gallo. Just
But hold on. Let me hold that real quick. Y'all met up. It wasn't something like
nah, it wasn't like you know what I'm saying? He already like
he rocked with you already.
yeah, he already like
I seen
on
that.
Instagram type stuff, comment.
Yeah.
So like when we saw each other, we were looking at each other like, I know him.
I have
know
to
him
say
type
that.
stuff,
I
you
have
know
to
what I'm
say that because there's some people that do see an artist in the Galleria and they do this right. They post a picture. They say we working, and I'm like, dude, stop that. Stop. Hey, in 2021, stop that.
Just
shit.
asked me how I was
Stop
doing.
that.
We ain't
My boy
just
fucking
got
with
off
with the
with a picture.
vision.
He's
He fucking with the vision.
I fucking can't stand that. Just admit you're a fan and you saw him and you passed him your mixtape and that's cool. All right, you don't
Hey,
gotta fake the funk.
when you get a moment, man, just check me out. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why anytime I take a picture, when I was rapping, and I still do, by the way, but it's about to I'm about to come back. I'm about to come back with it. But thank you, man. I appreciate that, especially coming from you. But I'm gonna come back with it. But anytime I ever took a picture with a rapper, I always just said, "Yo, man, it's super dope. I just met da 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 for the first time, like, and I gave him my music, like, and I do like this symbol, like, hopefully he listens."
Right.
I would never fake the funk. But anyways, my bad. I had to clarify that because I don't want people thinking that you're one of those type of artists.
Nah.
NLE Chopper was rocking with you before.
Right.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? We had I think it was like around with a food court. I had seen him, seen each other. We kind of looking at each other, but we don't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, that look like that boy, but you know, I'm still trying to walk. You hear me?
Yeah.
And they're like, boy, one of my people like, that's Chopper right there, boy. So we ended up going on a ton type stuff, and he remember who I was type stuff. He already had, you know what I'm saying? We locked eyes. He knew who I was, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chopped
it up, took a picture. You know what I'm saying? Changed numbers, shit like that.
That's dope because I think he left a comment on Say Cheese and he was like, "Yo, like out of all the people y'all be posting, like this dude here,
Real shit.
like this dude can go."
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's a big moment because in that league, he
What do you think about his recent change as far as like how he operates now with the health and all that?
Shit, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Anything, man, whatever help him grow. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything. I like seeing him shine. You hear me? Young nigga shine. I like that. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Him being young and shining.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Being different too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because everybody doing the same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever incorporate some type of lifestyle like that within yours?
It's hard to eat good where I come from.
I don't know. Hey, you say that, man. You say that, but man,
Nobody want no kale smoothie. You from Louisiana?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but man, you look like you lost some weight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like I changed like certain, like it's not habits, like certain, like I don't eat as much. Like, see where I come from, we eat a lot of rice. You feel me? Crowley is the rice capital. We eat rice gravy all day, every day. Rice gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I just don't eat a lot of rice as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, try to stop on the starches. You know what I'm saying? And I started like, you know what I'm saying, working out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Could be doing better though, you know.
It's all good. It's all good. Trust.
You know how that go, man.
Most definitely. We only know.
Yeah.
All you can do is live, right?
Real talk.
All you can do is live. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? Live. But also, I ain't gonna lie, Corona did kind of teach me that although, yes, let's live, let me chill on the toxics a little bit, even though I'm over here drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta boost our, what's the word?
Immune
system.
Keep that motherfucker strong.
Hell yeah, man. So shout out to NLE Chopper for trying to put boys on there. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
For real, man. What he's doing is very great, and I'm glad to see it. You know what I'm saying? And he's able to. What I love is artists still being themselves in the music, and also expressing themselves outside of the music. And you just get a human being. You know what I'm saying? You just get who they are. That's it, man.
Real
and
talk.
they're not giving in to peer pressure or there's so many people that when he first started doing that, everybody was like, "What the fuck is?" Like I seen on academics page, they're trying to make fun of him and shit. But after a while, they're just like, now people are starting to get hip, just like, "Yo, man, he's on to something." So shout out to NLE for doing that, man. Yeah. One last thing on the majors, man. You had mentioned in testimony that with the notoriety that you were getting, it got you label offers or whatnot, but you didn't take them.
No, I didn't take them.
You mentioned Def Jam, people of that nature. What's the reason for not taking it and staying independent?
I went to Def Jam actually like with Sean Cotton. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, Sean Cotton of Say Cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Type stuff. And it didn't fit my vision, you know what I'm saying? It didn't fit my vision, so it just, you know, but it was fire opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Amazing, you know what I'm saying? But if it fit the vision, you know, I rock with it.
And also,
it didn't fit my vision of what I was, you know, but
in that track, you mentioned you threw numbers out there, and you said that I think you said like, "Yo, like $1 million isn't worth what we're working on for longevity."
Real talk.
I'm glad that you think like that.
Real talk.
Because you, what you have is something that shouldn't be cut short. I know $1 million is an incredible number, especially where places where we come from, right? You know, as black people, as Latinos and black people, and where we come from. You know what I'm saying? You immediately we jump at $1 million. Like when I heard that, I was like, in the position like that I'm in, or I've seen my family in, and whatnot. We can all relate that we're just like, man, something like $1 million we're jumping at.
Right.
Real talk.
Like that's, but you value your talents more than that, and you know that your talent is worth more than that in the long run of things.
In the long run,
especially with how you work.
All you can do it yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Or put your mind to it.
You ever see yourself signing with a major as far as because some people have partnerships, right? You know, in the long run. Do you ever see yourself making the right connections with that happen?
Yeah, if the right connection it fit the vision of what, you know what I'm saying? Rock out. You know what I'm saying? Rock out. Fit the vision.
Yeah.
So what's the vision? Just creative control or your style?
Just control. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that.
Just control. Knowing, you know what I'm saying?
Knowing that it'll be genuine. And,
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Knowing it's real.
Yeah.
You know
Not only that, but make sure that you get the majority of the bag.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make
Most
sure you get the
definitely.
majority of
Most
the
definitely.
bag because these people will get you, man. If there's anything I learned from artists like Prince and all these other artists that stood for, you know what I'm saying, artists getting their shit, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, like, make sure you get the Jay-Z. Everybody are big on that now. I'm glad that that's a conversation that's being had because I'm not saying that had an influence on your decision, but seeing that that's a thing now,
Right.
I would hope that more artists move like you because they can't survive without us.
They can't.
They can't survive without the creators. We're the one bringing in the money. I mean, you got to remember what hip hop has brought to the table to the world. And if you're being offered $1 million, then that's just what they see in you right now. Wait till 10 million, 20 million. You know what I'm saying? And man, we might be able to negotiate some. You know, but that's just you though. You do whatever you do.
Oh shit.
Crowley, Louisiana, man. You have certain similarities to an artist that was born there, by the name of the legendary Pimp C.
Pimp.
He also, just like you, can sing, he can rap, he can do it all. He knows how to orchestrate a song, and his people put him on to different type of music. His family, his mom, you know what I'm saying, whatnot. Is there an influence that comes from a Pimp C and UGK and whatnot?
Pimp, big influence come from Pimp. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually kin to Pimp. You know
What?
For real?
Yeah, by my grandfather.
I seen his mural in your picture in one of your videos.
As a child, when we had like a family reunion type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? You know how all your passed away cousins and stuff like that. Like they had this whole section just, you know, with him in it type stuff. Damn. I'm kin to Pimp by his daddy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like Pimp, man, that's everything to a boy from Crowley, like Pimp, man. That Pimp. You heard me?
Yeah.
So you know.
Is he he celebrated out there as well?
I mean, yeah. Everybody know Pimp. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely. How
That's
can you
Pimp.
not know Pimp?
Yeah, it's Pimp.
No, I'm just saying because that's the birthplace. Like I didn't, like I literally.
More of like, Crowley just be like, yeah, you from Crowley, you really from Crowley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's more of like that. You know, you really from Crowley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had when I did my research on you, I had knew of a rapper that was from Crowley, and I googled. I was like, famous rapper from Crowley, and Pimp popped up, and I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it because I know he was from the boot. You know what I'm saying? And also, what surprised me is that he's not the only artist from Texas that I guess you would say gets notoriety in Texas. Was born there. ESG as well,
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't notice it until I met ESG, and I heard his accent, and I was like, it makes sense. Holy shit! Like it's like the accent and the language. It's a whole nother language.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother language.
Get a cold drink.
Speaking of
Give me a cup so I get some of that cold drink. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of where'd that come from, man?
My mom.
Oh yeah. My bad. I'm gonna fuck it up. You do it. You got to do it. I can't do it.
That oh yeah.
That oh yeah?
Oh yeah, just like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like oh yeah, like amen to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like oh yeah. Like,
You remember the first time you said it on a song?
Yeah. Like I remember first time it was really an ad lib.
Yeah.
It was an ad lib. But like, you know what I'm saying? I did it in the song and somebody like I seen somebody.
I need one of them shirts too. Oh yeah, shirt.
Real talk, I got you. I seen somebody, they were like, oh yeah. They just kept doing it, you know what I'm saying?
After you had said it?
Yeah, after I did it in like a song, like, you know what I'm saying, it was catchy to them. So I was
Yeah.
like, man, you know, I always said it like in the ad lib or like even if I sing, that's like a run, you heard me? It'll
Right.
be
Yeah.
a run or something. So I'm like, yeah, you know, it's me. You hear me? It's something I do. And then, I'm always, so I feel like, oh, yeah, I go, everywhere I go, you hear me?
Yeah, because I seen that, that's
Podcast name, yeah.
I seen, I seen how that actually made its way around, and, like, it literally carries with you, and y'all actually, like, within videos, I seen y'all, like, post the actual graphic now of and y'all are running with it, put it on t-shirts, and that's great. That's good because that's something that does stick out whenever I hear your songs. Literally within 10 seconds you say it within whatever, and it's catchy and it stays with you. So immediately once we're able to do shows and whatnot and concerts, and you get your following to pull up to concerts or whatever you do, that's something that they gonna bring you out to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's something that the DJ is gonna hype people up. Like, man, I can't wait.
Y'all ready for Brian Keith? Say, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're gonna try to do it in his rhythm and patterns. They're gonna try to,
with the accent. Oh yeah.
Here's the thing,
oh,
though.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. They ain't gonna be able to sing it like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be funny, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, and I'm pretty sure you already deal with it already. You probably already deal with it with like family, friends, and fans who see you at Walmart or something, and they say it. How do you feel about that? Like, is it dope or is it something that's like kind of like, man, it's annoying? Like,
I actually it's really funny to me. Like, it be letting me know that they know though. You know what I'm saying?
That they listening.
Yeah, that they listening. You know what I'm saying? So if they hear me, be like, oh yeah, all right, cool. I know you listening. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be more fun, and it'd be like, it'd be like, give me good feelings. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be different if you were just only known for that, but you're actually known for your actual music in general. Because there's some people, right? There's some artists that we look up to that have to deal with shit to this day of one moment they were known for. And it's like, I get it, but I made those other, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So it's dope that this whole time, like this whole conversation has to do with just your talent and your music alone, man. So super dope, man. What'd you call it, man? ABG. ABG is the Army, better yet the Navy. You know what I'm saying?
The crew, the family.
ABG is the label. You know, where does ABG start and who started ABG?
Man, ABG started from a group of friends type stuff. Just like a little clique type stuff. And then
what's it stand for?
It stands for All About Grinding.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All About Grinding.
Yeah.
And I was doing music. My friends pretty much, supported me. You hear me? They the really ones to, like, man, you need to rap, man. You can rap. I used to always do freestyles. Me and my friends kicking it. We freestyle. We running it. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, you can rap with the best, man. You can do that. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, drop a song. The hood loved it. You hear me? Once the hood loved it, like, yeah.
Most definitely.
You got to keep feeding the hood. They going to ask for it.
Yeah.
Man, when you drop another song? Man, it's coming. You hear me? So just staying down with it. You hear me? Staying down with just working. Building the sound, too. You hear me? Being different.
That's the beauty of the South, because one thing that we're blessed with is that the minute that we get that hometown support, the minute you put out music, they're supporting it, because we've already made them accustomed to buying shit out of our trunk since the 90s.
Right.
To now, even though it's not the trunk, it's streaming platforms and all this other shit. The minute, it's like Drake said, which would vibe more with the South more than anything. The minute you're your man in your hometown, you can eat and live off of music. You can. You can, man. You can. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure features, you're good. You know what I'm saying? With the bag and all that other shit.
Shit, man. Feature. Mm-hmm.
Yo, speaking of that, man. Oh God, you posted a funny story the other day about features. Someone hit your DM. And they had hit you on some let's work type shit. Oh, those be the worst, ain't it? Yeah, when they don't even fuck with you, you never hung out with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what their vibe is. They're not the homies. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can bring to you to the table. But they just hit you and said, let's work.
That's weird.
Or even if they don't follow you and they hit you like it's the worst. It's
hey, that'd be the one when they don't follow you. They be like, let's work. So you be like, well, damn, we can work.
Hell yeah, man. And you have posted something. If you want to go ahead and tell the people what happened, that way it'll tell people how to treat you when hitting you up for a feature.
You know what I'm saying? You hit me up for a feature. You know what I'm saying? We can work. I'm down to work with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
What's the proper way to hit you? Because apparently there was an issue that day.
I mean, it just gets a fee behind the feature. You know what I'm saying? So just got feature fees.
Ask for
it's
inquiries.
different if you know somebody though. If we know each other,
Yeah, man. I see that that there's people that you posted on your page, on your YouTube page. I take it that the features that you've done for them or whatnot are the actual homies. Are they part of ABG as well?
Not really. We really don't have. I'm like the only artist of ABG.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I got my brother. You know what I'm saying? He got some music dropping. You know what I'm saying? Soon. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
Was it? Yeah, drop the
ABG
tag.
CeeLo. You know what I'm saying?
I seen him.
Yeah, ABG CeeLo.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got Kool-Aid on the way too. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot on the way. But as for like, I'm like the more of the artists of ABG. You know what I'm saying? I got artists though. You gonna see a lot of their music dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, and I take it that you know what I'm saying, you're in there, you know what I'm saying, working on, like, because since you're the first artist heading out, the range as far as like talent and whatnot, you're making sure that like they're up to par, because your musical range is something that
Real tough.
is a standard to be met.
Real
so
tough.
to follow up after you, it's like like that's a hard, that's quite the bar.
ABG, all about grinding.
All about grinding, man.
That if anything, he's setting that standard, and you know they'll come around if they're a part of the
I thought you
family
said
like
something.
that is. What happened? Oh,
Recently, man, Stay Dangerous came out. And what I love about the song and the message you say, even though, yes, we should, it should be, we tell the homies stay safe, right? We should, that should be the thing to do, right? Due to things that happen, circumstances, you have to really tell people, stay on guard, stay dangerous. Where did a song like that get inspired by, and did it come from a certain place? That's if you want to talk about it. You don't have to speak on it on a personal level, but you know,
it's just like shit. It's everyday living. I mean, of like it's everyday living. It's everyday living whether you work a 9 to 5. To me,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. You gotta stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying. You gotta guard yourself. You know what I'm saying. Don't be a duck out here. You hear me? I don't be green to everything. Because if you green, then you know what come after that. If you green, you hear me? So just stay dangerous. It's real life. You know what I'm saying. And
be cautious in general, man.
then thinking of the times that we are in. You hear me? It make it more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta keep your mask. So you know what happens with a mask. You know what I'm saying? So stay dangerous. You know, and just if you love somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to tell somebody, I love you. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That could be your last words to your brother. Man, I love you, bro. You know? I'd rather tell my brother, hey, stay dangerous, you know? Stay dangerous. So when I see you, I know you were still dangerous. You know you still here. You heard me? Or you had your head on them. You know, you was there, you know? Just stuff like that.
That's and I didn't realize that a saying like that can actually come from real love, because when you said it, you said, like, that's what you tell the people that you don't want to get hurt.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, I actually had a recent conversation about protecting someone emotionally, but still, like, it still rocks the same way. You want them to be cautious with their emotions. You want them to be cautious just in physical as well, like, you know, physical combat, whatever.
Real talk.
But outside of that, man, music lately, like rappers, it seems like it's the streets are now more active in the rap game, you know, with recent passings of King Von and you know what I'm saying, and numerous acts that have passed away from gun violence. You know what I'm saying? It seems like a song like that would also touch on that as well, correct?
Real shit, because it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they always say, like, I don't like when they be putting, like, the music, because the music is real life. My music is real life.
That's what music is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
In some cases.
I'm telling you what it really is, you know? So stay dangerous. It's the real life. That's what it is, especially where I come from.
Right.
You know, it ain't nothing good. It's just stay dangerous, you know? So, type stuff.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I definitely feel that. Because like you said, you can a regular 9 to 5. I go pump
regular.
gas.
9 to 5, you can
You
go
know.
pump some gas, put
Right.
gas in you, and you getting robbed, killed.
Right. Right.
Oh man, you can work a 9 to 5. Oh man, you got them Yeezys on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Then just because you got them Yeezys,
Right.
you know he gone over some Yeezys.
It's just because the world
It's
different.
it's
Yeah.
dangerous. Stay
Right.
dangerous. You know.
The world different and people move different.
Right.
And the thought process is, in some people is a whole lot different.
Yeah, and I honestly I'm with that. I honestly was kind of like at first because when I heard like YG saying shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I understood the message and I understood it like immediately. But my first reaction was like, we shouldn't have to be like that. Like, is there an alternative? But there really isn't an alternative. When you see these, even now it's really diving into hip hop. Now you see King Von and so many other artists that it's sad that I can't even pinpoint an artist name outside of King Von because that's how active it is. I can't even be like, yo, which one of them? Which one? You know what I'm saying? And
Just the latest, you know.
Yeah, man, and you know, I'm glad that honestly that's a message that should be shared more. It shouldn't be, but since we are where we're at, that's the message, and it has to be clear. More than, especially when it's the ones that you don't want to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you explained it in a different way outside of just like, you know, because the way you said like, yo, just in business in general, like, you know what I'm saying, stay alert. Like when you're in these offices with Def Jam and shit,
Anything.
stay dangerous.
You gotta stay dangerous.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your guard up.
Yeah, man. That's good, man. That's great, man. Kano, real quick, I'm curious. So, speaking of new videos, Fraud came out.
Hey.
You have my boy out there as an insurance salesman. Hold on, I can't hear him, Carlos.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So I was speaking on so I'm talking to Kano right now. Kano is not only his right-hand man, but of course y'all heard the intro of everything, so y'all know who Kano is and y'all heard his story. So I had to ask Kano in regards to the new video because we're talking about recent music with Brian and Frauds came out. And y'all were talking before about how Kano actually helps you see to do different things with your videos and whatnot.
Man, look, this time.
Man, go ahead and explain that.
I was in Louisiana, and like how I had Fraud in my mind, I was like, nah, B, like I want to shoot it different. So I'm like, nah, we just pull up. He went in the room. He came out just like insurance agent. So he did it on his own.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, man, come on, let's go shoot it. Like he had the idea. It was
We found out you had a job interview that day.
At 9 to 5, he was
Hey, I
talking
ain't mad at you.
about
Hey, we all gotta get it. We all gotta get it.
But we need to start like doing stuff like that. Like,
Right,
to stand out more. You know what I'm saying? Because like I be looking at the baby videos.
I was just for the say.
I meant
Perfect fucking example. I'm trying to like restrict because like he
Man was
complains
a
about my
mailman.
sound when I yell. So
Yeah.
yeah,
See,
go.
I met his videographer.
Stop you from yelling.
I met Rico, Real Goats. I met his videographer. We was talking for like 3 hours.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
And like he gave me the whole rundown, the whole game. So I'm like, I'll go back to Louisiana and listen to the music. I'm like, you just got to do some characteristic video just to stand out because ain't nobody doing that in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And like doing something like that, he'll stand out more. And then he'll get that, like, get many looks. But that Fraud, that was B idea. He came out ready and we just shot.
Did that because you mentioned State Farm on that song, right?
All state.
Allstate,
Yeah,
my bad.
Allstate.
Shit,
Yeah,
State
yeah,
Farm,
yeah.
Allstate.
All state.
But you can get why I made that mistake now because
Right,
they have state in there.
You know,
Okay?
yeah.
2 different insurances.
Shout out to my dad. He works for Allstate. I promise you,
No, he works for State Farm.
he works for State Farm. I think if my sister worked for Nationwide. Yeah. But anyways,
That's all State stand.
Yeah, I done fucked that up. Because my dad said he was just like, you know what's fucked up? I fucked that up because my dad said I'm going to get State Farm to sponsor y'all, and I done fucked that up now.
Damn.
Nah, man, we
They released the Kraken, my bad. But anyway, so you had mentioned that, and I was like, immediately, I was like, yo, maybe that struck the idea for that. Because you were mentioning, like,
pretty much like I had like 2 different ones in my head type stuff, but then like as I started thinking about it, I was like, man, it'd be cool. Like if I just be an insurance agent, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to run it to him. He really like, oh, nah. He telling me nah. I'm like,
nah,
man, come on, man. I'm telling you,
You're gonna
just do
shoot
it.
it a different way. But these
stuff.
next videos we working on, it's about to be stupid.
Yeah.
Been looking forward.
Crazy.
He got a song called Watch What You Sewing. We're gonna shoot that song.
Watch what you sewing.
Do you well, you don't have to share too much, but are they more in the lane of where like it's slightly different, like kind of like fraud was?
It's different.
Good.
This like help everybody out in these tough situations in life. Cause he talking about his testimony. And like I know one day I was like, damn, B, like you helping me, like your music just helping me get like closer, like to God and stuff. Like I be going through trials and tribulations on my own,
Right.
but listening to his music, I be like, damn, it'll bring me to tears sometimes. So that Watch What You Sewing, that did that too. So it was like, we gotta shoot this special.
That's dope. Testimony stood out to me
Yeah,
too.
Testimony,
I mean,
yeah,
I know you
yeah.
brought it up, but one bar when you was like, your father was in the church, and you know your brother, you know, showing you the work or whatever, and I kind of
what a bar, man.
yeah, and I mean, I couldn't say I relate to it so much.
No, you
but
can. You can.
I can, because you know I grew up in the church. My dad's a pastor.
Real talk.
And my brother was out there, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I tried my hands in it, but you know, the curiosity of it, you know, came about. So that's why I kind of stood out, you know, a little bit. I was like, whoa. So how did that? I ain't gonna say how did that influence you, but you know, I guess maybe the direction you started, like where you was at, versus how your parents feel or your dad, you know,
I mean,
during that time.
of
Of that, you know, to where you had to think of that, you know, that piece, that song, that part of the song.
I mean, it's just like my daddy a preacher, but he never.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? It's no judgment, you know.
Yeah,
like as
most
in like
definitely.
with us, it's no judgment. You know,
Yeah.
he'll say, you know, the way he, you know, what he believe or how he feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's no boundaries. It's more of like he loves us more than being a preacher to us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He not.
Right.
And then he know us more of like we real people. So
Yeah.
he can't be a preacher with us. He got to be real to us. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's more of like I'm me, he's him.
Most definitely.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what set it apart. Like
It's
he's
just
him,
yeah.
I'm me. You get what I'm saying?
It's your gospel. It's your gospel at the end of the day. It's
Right.
your
Yeah.
word.
And then see, like
You're right. You're literally like on songs. You're spinning your testimony that you probably would in a church. Although, yes, okay,
and that's
maybe,
how they look at it, type stuff.
and
Like,
that's
they-
beautiful.
That's
good.
their way of looking at it. Like, are you just telling your testimony? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it just depends.
In my
on,
way.
Yeah, in your way. In your way, absolutely. I guess because I'm thinking of like, you know, the image that it could have portrayed to
Yeah,
your people.
The image on them. You get what
Yeah,
I'm
on
saying?
them. That's what I mean.
You'll
Yeah.
have people that'll tear them, judge them.
Right,
off of,
right.
You know, you.
Right.
Off of or their children or whatever. You know, it'd be different things.
And they do
like
that. They do that, unfortunately.
Type
You know,
stuff.
people gonna judge and talk about you till the day you die, whether you're doing good or bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
you know,
just something you need, though.
right. Right.
Does the influence come from also choir as well? Did you have any background in that?
Oh, yeah, that's how me learning how to
I was
sing.
so ready for that one.
me learning how to sing. I actually got close to like my daddy, musician in his church type stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Being young, my daddy be like, "Oh man, get in the church, do something in the church, do something in the church." I be like, "Man, I ain't doing nothing." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it was like being in church. And the church, you know, to me, I was like, man, church boring, bro. Like, man, we in here all day long and it's boring.
You ain't
bruh.
coming here to have fun.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
what my tea lady
we in
used
here
to tell
about
me.
3 hours, 7 hours. They in here. So the only thing that was fun was music. You hear me?
Right.
And then learning it. Once I started learning it, then me singing. That was
Yeah.
just something that nobody around me was doing. Singing. Nobody was singing. My brother and them boys don't sing. Them boys.
Yeah.
You hit it on the nail, buddy.
It's not, you know, that's just something they wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, be me, you hear me? I learned this. Yeah.
Was that your? Then I would take it that that's your first moments of actually like having some type of interaction with music on a personal level, like not just listening to it, but you were able to sing, you were able to do whatever. That was your first moments.
Right, like singing, learning keys. like learning different keys with the singing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like that was the most help of me getting in music. You hear me? Getting with a musician that can teach me keys. You know, so I know how different keys. You know what I'm saying? So just. But church, man, I liked it that I did do that in church.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So you play an instrument?
Nah, I don't
No?
play. See,
You know
that's what
instrument,
I'm
though.
mad at though.
You know
You feel me? Because
instrument,
like
though.
my daddy, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like him being a preacher, he had other preachers like, man, make him play the organ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me being me, I'm
Trust
like,
me, oh my
man, Dad,
God.
I ain't playing that. I ain't about to do none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I be like, oh boy, I wish I would have learned that.
That organ, a motherfucker.
Boy, I would have been at every church trying to look.
Yeah, I was a drummer. I was the drummer for my church coming
Real
up
talk.
for a good while.
He's cold on the
then
drums.
you could have then you could have the tracks with the organ on it and shit.
Yeah, most
I'd
definitely.
have been in the.
And then we start bringing in all the.
Hey, them musicians make a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of my
I
cousins,
used to be a drummer, so I was saying.
one of my cousins actually.
You know the piano player. Piano player blessed, boy. That boy
Yeah,
blessed.
yeah.
Real talk, that boy blessed, boy.
Sunday too. We
Hey,
talking
that
about
boy-
every Sunday.
Hey, that one made me do music.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, boy.
You know what you-
Piano player blessed. Every Sunday that boy blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Kano, I think you just got a video idea from what the story they just told.
Oh, we got one.
Oh yeah.
We already got one.
Let me be the drummer.
Hey, he can actually drum. He can really drum.
Yeah, I was in band from like 4th grade.
Hey,
all
matter
the
of
way
fact,
to-
the Louisiana trip, I'll bring him over when
Let's
y'all
do
shoot a
it.
video. Let's go.
Nah, man,
do
I
it.
got the
We
drum
gonna
set.
need
You
you
hear me?
for
I got the
real.
drum
I'm
set.
dead ass. I'm ready. I'm ready.
We got one cooking.
And I'll vlog it and everything. We can eat good, drink good, and all that other shit, man. You know
I
what
come
I'm saying?
down, like, my mama, like, we got our own, you know what I'm saying? We got our own diner on wheels, you feel me?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
come
wow.
out there with food. I'm talking about, I'm talking about you be full, man. You be good.
I love it,
Good,
man.
Y'all good, man. Real talk.
What Kano, what I want to bring to you, and also Keith, Brian, you can actually speak on this as well. What you just explained right now sounded like not just a music video, but it actually sounded like the introduction of a beautiful movie on your life on the cool.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, if you're getting hot, by the way, take your coat off because they cut the AC off at a certain time. Yo,
I'm always hot.
You have literally, yo, he has literally kept his coat on for the longest. And shout out to Brian for keeping it on. Like that dude's a soldier for real. He really from the boot for real. He knows hot weather.
Got my dicky coat on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but one thing that struck me about what y'all were just saying, I visualized everything, and I was like, this is a story too. Although, yes, you have a lot to live in your life and you have a lot to, so of course, a biopic, like, let's wait, right? But what you just explained right now would be a beautiful intro to a biopic.
Most definitely.
It reminded me of, like, Idlewild. It reminded me of, like, the Outcast movie and shit. Like, it reminded me of
Shit,
those
I
type of
forgot
vibes.
about that movie.
Real
That
talk.
movie was dope.
Even though it wasn't in a church, but it gave me those vibes. You know
Go
what I'm
watch
saying?
that tonight.
Kano, I take it that these
Hey,
are
that's real,
conversations.
though, bro.
You've sat in these conversations and you've heard these conversations happen that you hear from them, and you might strike an idea and just run with it. You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah. I always be telling B everything that we can do. Like he be like we did a movie together before, like a year ago. And
Send the link.
I'm like, man, come out with your own biopic. Not right now. We gonna do it later. But like we got a lot of stuff in store. Now it's just go time in 21. It's
That's beautiful.
pushing out his music, pushing out his raw videos. Then after that, it's gonna be introduction to Brian Keith, like the biopic.
Who's your favorite music videos directors that inspired you?
I like Chris the director. He shoot all Roddy Rich videos.
Oh,
Okay.
Yo, that box video's tough.
Hey,
Oh yeah. I ain't like it at first because I felt like
if y'all see the behind the scenes on that,
yeah.
like how he had Roddy Rich jumping,
Right.
dunking, he had it on the green screen. And he just jumped on the trampoline, just jumped in out.
Oh, okay.
And landed on the mat.
Yeah.
It grew on
Right.
me in that video.
It's a lot behind the scenes. That's the stuff I'm into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they be making a lot of money on the productions like that. So that's my vision. Every time I hear his music, I be like, look, B, we got to shoot it like this. But, the budget coming. We getting there.
Budget or not, man, like budget or not. Yeah, budget or not, like there's one thing about creatives that like you and Spidey Weber, because you mentioned Spidey.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
Spidey
yeah,
wherever
yeah.
he was on the show. Hey.
Shout out Spidey.
That's my family right there, by the way,
Yeah,
man. Like that's
the homie.
he's from Richmond, Texas as well.
Yeah, yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
from.
That's the homie.
That's family right there. He done a few of my videos as well.
I've seen it.
So the thing about people like you and Spidey is that, like, yes, there can be a budget there, of course, and it helps a lot. But y'all manage to get the vision out no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the beauty of working with an artist that you fuck with.
On our
Because
time,
with
too.
Spidey, we have the same relationship as well. We haven't knocked out a lot of videos like y'all have,
Yeah.
but that's family right there. Like, if y'all go and watch our podcast, like, we just shot the shit more than
Yeah.
anything. You know what I'm saying? I knew him like the back of my hand.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like with working with Brian, like, it's just second nature to you to be able to tap into his space?
Man, like, we've been around each other for 3 years, and like,
It feels like you knew him your whole life.
Yeah, like looking from our first video
dogs.
to now, like we did all of that just off the grind. Like no money behind. We just going. You know, shooting
Yeah.
anywhere, everywhere. But when that bag hit, I'm trying to tell you, it's
Oh yeah,
video's gonna go
It's a
stupid.
different thing. Yeah,
It's a different thing.
It's a different thing because like I be looking at like Chris the director, Real Goats, Lyrical Lemonade. I
Yeah.
like Cole Bennett too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I be looking at his settings. I be like, damn, they spend like 50,000 on the set. You know what I'm saying? And they'll spend like 18 hours just to shoot the whole day. Like I went to my first professional like setting in LA, and I'm like, damn, how long we gonna be on set? He was like 17 hours. I'm like, damn, it's on 3 minutes. I'm like,
I'm used to pulling up and
look,
shooting.
I'm lying to him and everything. That's
Pulling
when I
up and
first heard
hit,
about
look.
C-stands and all these big
I'm used to the
ass
homies throwing up their set and shit.
Yeah.
Like throwing up
Everybody
their set.
getting
Like,
up
hey, let's go.
So
I've been to a few of his videos. Says it was 17 hours.
Got a
He
slow
was
motion
like-
of the homie eating some noodles.
he was like,
Yeah.
"You know how to set this up? You know how to set this up?" I'm up there lying, saying, "Yeah." I'm running over there. It took me like 5 to 10 minutes, but I had that experience, so it added to my knowledge to be like,
Right.
I need to take time on my settings because the video came out good,
Right.
and he ain't had like no effects and he made 40 bands off of it.
But it also shows what you can do. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It showed like it showed me like my potential. You know what I'm saying? Just being around all that.
Yeah, man. And what's cool is that it's something that you grow into as far as like not just with Brian, but within yourself, and it's something that y'all grow into. It seems like it's beneficial on both sides. It seems like y'all
is.
have a genuine vibe. Like it's yes, okay, maybe. I don't know y'all's relationship, but yes, maybe there is some business there, but more than anything, y'all both want to see each other show up. I mean, because look, the best way to explain it, and this isn't a knock to anybody that was at Crowbar that night. One thing I love about podcasts, listen, one thing I love about podcasts like this is that they all make their circle around back to the beginning.
Real talk.
Okay, and it's cool because as an artist, I get to talk to other artists, and I know how you feel about shit. So
Real talk.
we make a whole
Artists
whole 180. Is it 180 or 360? I don't know. But
360.
360. We make a whole 360 to the beginning, right? My bad.
Nah, you good?
Shout out to Bill Nye with the science. I wasn't on that, but so we make a whole 360, right? And what I want to ask is this, man, and this isn't a knock to the homies that were there that day, but you pulled up with Kano. You know what I'm saying? And it goes to show that, you know, although them people may still be in your life, it also shows that, you know, maybe you might be moving different as far as like creative wise or what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Are you able to... Damn, separate is such a fucked up word. I don't want to say separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that makes you move a certain way now compared to what I seen before?
I mean, it's just like growth. It'd be like growth. You know what I'm saying? Getting like having more discernment about everything. You know what I'm saying? Moving more in a respect. You hear me? Because sometimes being young, we moving loose. You know what I'm saying? Kind of wild. Just, you know, we was getting in the game of rap type
And
stuff.
shout out to them. Shout out to the homies that pulled up that day.
Shout out to them, man. Free a couple of them too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, love,
You
man.
hear me? But just, you know, just grinding, staying different. Just
Yeah, more than anything. And I remember that day like it was yesterday, man. Like I said, like to this day, I never been more astonished by a local artist. It struck my eye, and y'all showed me love that day. And in my head, I was just like, "This isn't fair. This isn't fair that y'all are showing me the love that y'all are showing me, because what I just seen right now is undescribable." You had the whole team with you, and shout out to the whole team that was there that day.
Yeah,
like I said, this isn't a knock to them. We're talking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a knock to them. Please, like, if y'all were here, we would have gave y'all alcohol and we would have fucked up, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like me, right? Like I have the homies that are about that life.
Real talk.
It's like when it's time, it's time. Like, you fuck with Mark, let's go. And I'm the one that's like, hey, chill. And they're the ones that are fucked up, and they're the ones that are just like, nah, hey, tell them come outside, let's go. And I understand that not everybody can be a part of certain things, but the love doesn't change. Like, I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I know how much on go you are with me. But where we're going right now, I promise you, a joke or something.
Say one more thing.
Like, they're just joking. Like, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all love. Like, it's something you don't strike on. But to certain people, like, if a joke was said about me and a different person heard it, the wrong person heard it, they might react to it different than I would. I'd be like, yo, chill. Like, it's funny. Like, I promise you, it's nothing bad. Nah, fuck that, bro. They ain't finna fuck.
Right.
Some people are just on go.
Yeah,
and they don't understand that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a knock to them because they're doing it for love, and you also know where the love is at.
Right.
You know, so, and I get where you're going.
And then, man, you want that too. You still you want that.
You
type
have
of
to have
love,
that.
You, know
you have to have that around.
Right. You want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that just show that you something.
Yeah.
You hear me? If a person love you like that just show that you something. You something to them. You hear me? Like, you mean a lot to them. You hear me?
Gotta have a Mad
And that
Max
show
in the
real.
car.
You hear me? That show real too.
I remember like it was yesterday, man. They, the whole crew was showing me love. And they were like showing me shit. They're just like, yeah, man, you know, I be on go. I'm like, oh shit, you cool, fam. You ain't gotta show me all that. Like, it's all good. He's like, no, I'm just letting you know, man. You know, we real out here. We from Louisiana. I'm like, that's love, man. You know, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I know how on go people can be when you're around certain people, and you need that around.
Real
so
talk.
if you are listening to this, yes, we need y'all around. You know what I'm saying? But we know how on go y'all are. We know how much y'all care about us, and that's love. You want us to stay dangerous, same way we want y'all to stay dangerous. And y'all just care about us. You know what I'm saying? And that's love. What you call it? Real quick, man. I'm curious. Rondo Curry. That's such a dope metaphor.
Yeah, it was.
I put the Rondo in the Curry N-word.
And then showed you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My bad. I don't say the N-word. But I put the Rondo in the Curry. Yo, man. Where, of course, it's a sports reference. Y'all were talking about sports before we actually got in here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where did the inspiration come from? And on top of that, like, did you know that people were gonna rock with it a lot? Because that's like your second most viewed, something like that.
Real talk, man. The song really came out.
Incredible bar too. Jesus.
It was
Christ.
like, I swear the song was just from clowning. I swear, like, it was me and my little nephew. We was like in the car type stuff, and we was just. You know, we call it Joseph, who was just, you know, clowning and stuff. We had seen a little female type stuff. And she had, like, told us something because we had the window down, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh, good, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, look at this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I started singing.
I can't forward with no stank.
Yeah, I started singing.
I
started singing in the car. I was like, ain't got no time for no stank. You know what I'm saying? Then we just made a song, like, right there. You hear me? Like, just right there. Right there, we just like, bam. I said, man, I go to studio later on the night. I said, I'm about to go lay that down. Like, when we made the song, like, it was like a joke, really.
Yeah.
And then, you know, once we dropped it, I'm like, man, yeah. You know, yeah.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And he's not a Crip. You know what I'm saying? He wore the blue flag, if you want to explain why you wore it that day.
I met Kenny Lou, you know what I'm saying? Me and Lou, we had been cool through like Instagram type stuff, you know what I'm saying? He was like an artist I really rocked with from this way type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And he just was real, you know what I'm saying? I had met him at Takeover. I was at the studio type stuff. I was over there on some, I was in there like with DJ Earl type stuff. And you know what I'm saying? He just, the stuff that he had spoke to me, like, it wasn't about like, it was about music, but it was more of like, we had connected on some other stuff, you know, like, as like running it, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, don't never leave this, don't leave this alone, boy. Like, you gifted with this, you know what I'm saying? And that just was real, cause like,
and it stays with you.
Yeah, right. Coming from where I was coming from, rapping at the time, like ain't nobody was showing no type of love or even just sitting around saying like, man, keep doing it. Like he was a person coming from a whole different way. You heard me?
And had some behind his name.
You heard me? And was like,
showed you love.
Man, do that, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? He was really rocking with me too, you know what I'm saying? We were supposed to lock in all kind of stuff. You heard me? But yeah.
I think it's good that you did that and shouted him out and made sure that his memory stayed forever, because there's so many times that, you know what I'm saying, like what do I say, man? Like some people say they always say, man, it could be a local person that passed away, like someone from my hometown, and they'd be like, man, like you didn't really know that person like that. But in all honesty, why is it that we're like people are allowed to shout out Tupac, right?
Right.
I never knew him in my life, but he's my favorite artist of all time. But I'm allowed to do that. Nobody says nothing. But the minute that you shout out someone who made an impact in your city, even though you kind of knew him or whatever, or whatever the case, or although that may not be the Kenny Lou situation, but I'm just saying in general, you should be able to pay homage no matter what. That's why I said, yo, on the cool, if I pass away, if y'all think some fake motherfuckers are showing love, maybe they just didn't do it, and that's fine. Yeah. Let them do it. Let them have it. Maybe they have a different reason for it. But the Kenny Lou situation, I understand that's a totally different situation. But I'm just saying in general, like, you know, don't let someone's death be in vain in general. Just show the love.
Like,
it's fine. Let it
rock
happen.
with a person, you supposed to show that type of love.
Yeah.
Like, why hold it in and be like. But you paid attention to it, like, man, I rock, man, I listen to.
If anything, he was like your Nipsey in a way.
Man, a lot of what he was saying in his music is a lot of what I was going through. So it was more of like I was locked in with him about what he rapping about. I'm boy talking about us. You hear me? Like type stuff that it was like, you know what I'm saying? I was locked in on his music on a different way type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when I met him. He was real, like as in like the music I listened to. You heard me? So it was more of like, man, let's lock in. So when you was passing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then we was supposed to lock in. You heard me? It was like, damn, you heard me? But what he had spoke to me was so real. You feel me? Coming from a person that he didn't know me. He didn't know me from nowhere. You heard me? Type stuff.
And that's good, man.
Real talk. It sure used to be having real people around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I personally want to visit Louisiana for what you put out there and everything.
You gotta go, man.
And I can't wait.
You gotta come to Louisiana. You gotta come to Lafayette.
But you know where you did want me? You know where you did want me to visit? My bad. Throw that one time.
It was an hour 20.
Oh, okay, cool.
But hey, they got some breweries out there too. I've been to a couple of them hoes. They got some good ass breweries out there, like all over Louisiana.
Before we go, you didn't just inspire me and motivate me to go to Louisiana. The one thing I love from coming from people from the South is when they go elsewhere. You went to L.A., and in the Chillin' L.A. video, you actually made me want to go because I've seen it my whole life. We see it in TVs, we see it in movies and all that. It looks extravagant. Recently, people from L.A. started moving to Austin, Texas.
Real talk.
Yeah, they started moving out here. Now Austin is finna be the new, I guess, L.A., but I mean, I hope not. But you know what I'm saying?
I can see it.
Yeah,
it could happen. And but
Austin.
How was it like getting out there, man?
Oh man, Cali.
You look like you were all smiles throughout the whole video. You were a happy motherfucker.
Cali.
You shot that, Kano?
Yeah, we just got back from Cali from shooting another one, down below type stuff. Cali, man, I love Cali, man. You can't go to Cali.
I gotta go to Cali.
Did you have the Pac shirt on just because you were in Cali, or he actually had an influence on you?
I was in the store. I seen the shirt. Buying Pac, yeah, Pac, boy. You know, I bought it. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Pac too, though. I listen to Pac Biggie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You say you're 25, right?
25, yeah.
So you. It's funny because I
didn't come up off of it though.
I'm 28.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's something you discovered on your own.
Yeah, that's on my own. Of you know what I'm saying, listening to music and you know what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't because my people listen to it. Because nobody really, around us from the South, man, we didn't really listen to Pac or Biggie, keeping it, like, you might have the people that listen to Pac. Yeah, they listen to Pac, but it wasn't heavy. Pimp was more of like, you hear me, for us. You hear me? In my time. Saying my time.
What's so dope about this conversation is that it seems like, although, yes, Louisiana hip-hop also inspired me, Master P, Hot Boys, Wayne, Boosie and Webby. I mean, the list goes on, right? You know what I'm saying? Of influences came out of there. Juvie. The list goes on. Bounce music. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we without bounce? What is Drake without bounce music, right? You know what I'm saying? So we speak on that. But from someone that's coming from there, it seems like, you know, your first intake of music came from the melodies, and I think that rings perfect in your music. And also, like, yes, you had hip-hop around you, but you dove into it really much later on in your life. And it plays a balance in your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to see what else you have coming up, man. I think that you're, if I was to leave some final words, because I love where this podcast went. You know what I'm saying? If I was to leave some final words, please keep going. You're necessary. You're the embodiment and the epitome of Southern music, not just rap music, Southern music in general, with your background and everything that you have going on. Like, please keep going. Please don't stop. You have the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? You have the work ethic. The talent and everything. Like, there's no...
And the sound. Sound is different.
You have majors looking at you and everything. And they're not just looking for a reason. Right. And you declined for a reason. So when... I don't know if you found that reason, but when you find that reason, please run with it and know it and keep going. You have the perfect team around you. You know what I'm saying? ABG is a label. You know what I'm saying? ABG is the Army, better yet the Navy. You know what I'm saying?
The family.
The family, man.
And family. And please keep going, man. I feel like you're on the right track, and I wish you nothing but success. Coming from someone that watched you from the beginning and was able to shake your hand at, was that your first show in Houston or not? Because the reason why I say that, because the homies that were there, they're like, yeah, man, this is like our first show. I don't know if it was your first show, though.
That was like their first time coming.
Oh, okay. Hey, shout out to them, though, man.
But shout out to my,
I really hope y'all understand what we said when we were talking about what we talked about like 20 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? If you're listening. As long as they got it.
Yeah, real talk.
Okay. Because it's good that y'all are on go.
That was like my first time, like bringing them to come to see me do a showcase. You know what I'm saying? I had been doing showcases. Yeah. But I think that was like their first time ever come with me, do a showcase. So they was just, you know, crying. Then a lot of them was like they were young.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No, they are.
I had them young. A lot of my little partners was young, and so they just was happy to be somewhere else, you know, seeing something different.
Right. Anytime.
And music, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that many, they never got to see, like we don't do, like, artists don't come together where we from, you hear me? Like, to see artists, that many artists in one spot, rather if they talk to each other or not, but it's all artists in one spot, chilling type stuff. Like, you about to have that. Like, we don't have that where we at. So it was fun to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I remember that day, man, you were a leader within that day. So please keep leading. You have a lot of things to say. You have the right direction and everything that you do. And I think you just want to see happiness towards all your people around you. And you just want to see them succeed. And if that's your strive and motivation, run with it.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that can complain about it. There's nobody that can say anything. And one day, I hope to see you. And like I said, you're already the man in your hometown. One thing that I do want to express is that, and maybe this is the alcohol talking, but because this is real shit though. This is real shit. No, I had said something the other day on social media. I said, where we're at in life, you have to appreciate what you've done thus far, because everybody's gonna say great things about you when you die. Everybody's gonna say great things. They may not show it right now, but I promise you, right? When we pass away, they're gonna say great things. So why not appreciate what you've done thus far, and just be okay with now? Don't be stagnant, and just be okay with what's going on. But please be appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Because of what you've done, what you represent, Crowley, everything. You know what I'm saying? Coming out here, repping your shit, having a name in a different city.
Real talk, it's love.
Like you're and having the majors look at you, having the likes of Meek Mill, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be stuck on that, but you know, be appreciative of what you have, man. I'm happy for another person from the South to be able to gain that, and another artist. So, hey, we're here with Brian Keith.
Up.
Louisiana, stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Stand up. The South, stand up.
Brian
What they say?
Keith,
The South got something to say.
Damn right. And hey, and Brian Keith has something to say. Did y'all enjoy yourselves today?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Good
I would love
kicking
to.
it with you, know
I
what
would.
I'm
I would
saying?
love to bring this for a part 2, man, because I love where this conversation was going.
Most definitely, man. Anytime
Oh yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna scoot up on you in Houston, I'm gonna scoot up one time.
Thank you, man. Before we leave, Kano, is there anything that you want to talk about? Give them your social medias. What's the future happening for you? Let's get it.
Y'all go follow me on Kano Jams, and I'm talking about we about to take over the whole 2021. abgkeith. Oh yeah.
He said it perfect. See, I fucked it up. Go ahead. Let them know where they can find you. And on top of that, you know, what's expected in the future.
I go by the name abgkeith. You can follow me on all social media by abgkeith, abgkeith. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
United Masters, you know what I'm saying? I'm on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Go get the music. Mixtape dropping soon. You know, new music dropping soon. You know what I'm saying? Lot dropping soon.
Yeah.
Stay Dangerous out right now, though, you know?
Go look that up right now and go tune in. Stream that on every platform.
Now.
And then tell someone you love Stay Dangerous.
Yeah.
Straight up, man, because you don't want to see them hurt.
Real talk.
It's been a great time here.
Most definitely, man. Appreciate y'all time.
Thank you. Thank y'all very much, man. This the Overthinker Podcast, hashtag the OT.
The OT.
I was here with my co-host.
DJ Mo CD.
And Carlos, the best sound man in the game.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, and it was fun. I've been sipping the Kraken. I'm a little out of there right now, but it made for a great conversation. And when I am in Louisiana, hopefully you're there. Hopefully you're not in Texas.
We going, man. We going.
Yeah.
Going to the
And I'm going to hit you up, man.
Before y'all come, just let me know.
I'm going to hit you up.
Make sure I'm out there. We got,
But you got to drink that day.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to drink.
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to have a drink, you know what I'm saying?
And bring Carlos, too.
My grandmother taught me right, you know.
Hospitality. Certain counties you can't take me to out there, but other than that,
I loved it, man. It was a great time. Thank you very much for watching. I love y'all. Fuck with y'all.
Thank y'all.
Stay dangerous.
Love, stay dangerous.
1,000. Let's get it.